Good morning, Seaside Middle School. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. This is Mrs. Arnold Webb with the morning announcements. Happy Hallows Eve, everybody. Day before Halloween. Happy Hallows Eve. All right, so let's see here. Let's remember our Seaside Middle School SOAR expectations: safe, open-minded, accountable, and respectful. Remember, we're going to use all our classroom materials in a safe and respectful manner. That includes our desks, right? So we're going to keep our classrooms better than we found them and like not draw on our desks. We're going to be accountable, coming to class on time with those materials and the assignments completed. That is going to be extra true today, considering you got to have things turned in by tomorrow, end of the trimester. And then we're going to be courteous to adults and peers and, just be like nice humans. That makes a sore student. All right, so we are on the home stretch of our spooky fun week. We're doing Throwback Thursday. I've got my 90s earrings, right? I've got Jack Skellington, very 90s. And this shirt is kind of 50s. I'm kind of here for that. So I've got my throwback. Hopefully everybody else does too. And then we're going to talk about costume day right now. So tomorrow, Halloween, it's costume day. To keep everything fun and safe for everybody, we got to follow these rules when choosing our costume to wear to school. We definitely have to keep it school appropriate. Costumes need to follow dress code, nothing revealing, offensive, or scary enough to cause disruption. No weapons or weapon lookalikes. This includes toy swords, toy guns, toy knives, anything that could be mistaken for a weapon. Do not bring. No drugs, alcohol, or paraphernalia. Costumes referencing or promoting these items are not allowed. So, hold on, this is talking. This is talking. This is talking too much. There we go. Okay. So what we mean by no drugs, alcohol, or paraphernalia is that you can't have a costume that references any of those things. Like no joke, a kid a couple of years ago tried to like dress up as something that had to do with one of those things, and they were confused why they couldn't do that. And we're like, well, that's not acceptable for school. So no drugs, alcohol, or paraphernalia. No gang-related attire. So we're not going to dress up in any clothing, colors, symbols, accessory that are related with gang culture. That is strictly prohibited. We're not going to try to dress up like a young thug. I think some of you are calling it something different, but that's the word I'm going to use. So we're not going to dress up that way. If you do, Miss Lyon and I are going to suspend you and send you home. And absolutely no inflatable costumes. These block visibility and movement and can cause distractions in classrooms or hallways. We've allowed them in previous years and they just cause a lot of problems. So we are not allowing inflatable costumes. If you want to go out tomorrow night in an inflatable costume, rock on, please do so. But we are going to ask that you do not wear an inflatable costume to school. Your face coverings and your masks have to allow for staff to clearly identify you at all times. And let's make it fun, right? Like wear a fun costume, like have your creativity, have your spirit, make some soar-worthy fun, but it has to be safe and respectful and follow these rules. We will also send these rules out to your parents on Parent Square so everybody is in the know what you can wear tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow is the last day to turn in your assignments. Tomorrow is the last day, or you're going to be removed from your elective if you are not scoring threes or higher. So please take advantage of today, guys. Take advantage of tomorrow. Turn in some stuff. Turn in some stuff. Get it regraded. You can do it. We believe in you. And teachers, thank you for putting in behaviors. We're going to be pulling people all day to talk to them about these minors that you have been inputting. Thank you for putting in minors. No thank you students for receiving them, but sometimes we all need reminders on how to be our best self. So thank you everybody for holding students accountable, especially if they are disrupting the learning of others. If students are disrupting the learning of others, they are committing is called intellectual theft, which means you are stealing the time for other people to learn. It is against ed code. So please, teachers, put in disruptions. We want to talk to students. There is no reason to allow disruptive students to steal the learning of others. No phones. Everybody knows that one. I did get some awesome planners and then I totally forgot to put them in the announcements for today. I got 3 emails yesterday, so I'm going to put them in for tomorrow. Let's see here. Clubs. We've got dance, cheer, drama, theater, and then LGBTQ plus today. Dance, cheer, drama, theater, LGBTQ plus. It's Thursday clubs. Academic advisory checks. I've been getting these in. Awesome job turning these in, and they are looking really great. I'm going to be doing a raffle on Monday for a shirt. Actually 5 shirts. So thank you for turning those in. And we're really proud and excited that you guys are taking your academic advisory checks seriously. Rock on there. Be a buddy, not a bully. Again, if you're just friendly, you say kind things and you keep your hands to yourself, this kind of makes for a bully-free zone. Not that hard to be a buddy, not a bully. As a reminder, there is no candy. I know this is the candy season, but there is no candy, sugary drinks, chips, food in classes. Water only, please. Thank you, teachers, for putting in students who have been eating in class as minors because, again, Miss Lane and I just, we just do not need to be paying the exterminator all that money for ants. So thank you. And writing and drawing on the desks. This is hopefully the last time I have to talk about this, but teachers, if students are writing on the desk, that is against California Educational Code. It is causing damage to school property. And if you see students vandalizing that property, please put that referral in so that Miss Lyon and I can follow up with them with a consequence, leading all the way up to a suspension, depending on the severity of the vandalism and or what they drew on the desk itself. So please, drawing and writing on the desks is like a definite no-no. And we need that to, kind of cease immediately. So thank you, teachers, for keeping a vigilant eye and reporting students that are vandalizing Seaside Middle School property. We are really proud of the trash can usage in the front. Great job. We're not seeing garbage in the bushes. Double thumbs up because there is no trash cannot. There's only trash can. Bathroom usage is doing really, really well. Thank you for making sure you're turning them on and turning them off. The one caveat I will say, I said this yesterday, but I'm going to say it again. Please make sure you're turning on the correct pass. Some people are turning on bathroom passes and coming up to the nurse, or turning on a bathroom pass when they have to come talk to the counselor. Make sure that you're looking at the different options. Bathroom isn't the only option, and they have different time spans. So you want to make sure that you're getting the right one and you're choosing the right one. And thank you, teachers, for making sure to call us when students have a escort only. And if you could do us a favor, and when they are getting escorted to the bathroom, if you could still give them a pass when they are picked up, we would really, really appreciate it because we still want to track their bathroom usage so we can report that to their families. So if you are getting a kiddo that is getting picked up for escort, if you could still turn on a pass, that would be great. Yay to Saturday Academy this weekend. On Saturday, on November 1st, we're going to have a Dia de los Muertos theme, so that'll be really fun. So we'll see you at 8 a.m. on Saturday. And if you want to be a guest star, let me know. All right, other than that, this has been Mrs. Armfield Webb with the morning announcements. I hope that you have a thoughtful Thursday, you get some work turned in, and you learn something new. Happy Hallows Eve, everybody.